A very warm welcome into the Brixton Recreation Centre. It is the Hoopsfix Prime Summer League 2024. It's Pool B. It's the final round of pool fixtures before we head into the semi-final placement games and then the finals the weekend after. Up ahead, we've got Solent Kestrels taking on the Minimum brand. Here on out, referred to as Minimum or TMB. A little bit later on, we've got Hoopsfix and the OT boys. That's at 3:30, 16:45, quarter to 5 p.m. will be Function Hall taking on Surrey. Both these sides ahead of us, Solent and the Minimum brand. They're on a 1-1 record. Last time out, Solent beat London United 61-46, and Ankh defeated the Minimum brand 58-62. Points leader for the Minimum brand is Mathew Disu. He's got 23 points so far, followed by Carey and Hafeez Abdul with 15 and 14 points respectively. Solent Kestrels, they're led by Fairbairn. Big T has 24 points across his 2 games. He's also leading in efficiency and rebounds. Mathew Hughes has 18 points. Asa Brandon has 16 points total across the first 2 games for Solent. So, players are in place, our officials are in place. Just a gentle reminder, this is brought to you by the Hoopsfix Foundation. If you want to know more about the good work being done, the great work, should I say, being done by the Hoopsfix Foundation, hoopsfixfoundation.org is the place to go for that information. And of course, to keep on top of all of the breaking news across the world of British basketball and the British players here and far, Hoopsfix.com, Hoopsfix Women and Hoopsfix across all of the social media platforms, Facebook, the artist formerly known as Twitter, now X, Instagram and all the rest, and we are underway. TMB have the first possession of the contest, going up inside. It's like a wedgie deluxe. There we go. Come back down. It was Elijah Bailey. It's the final player trying to put that one home. A reminder, if this is your first time with us, the clock will not stop. It will keep on rolling until the final 2 minutes of the contest, and then we play FIBA rules. Rejection from Carey, and the shot attempt by Asa Brandon. Bailey jumps it off inside to Linton Hodges. Still Bailey battling his way through. He was fouled by 8. So that was... sorry, by 7. Asa Brandon with the push. So it's 1 free throw. It's going to be worth 2 points. That was the shot's value, and it scored. That was the shot value that was being shot for when he was fouled. And I think you're now up to speed. Like I say, if this is your first time with us, at the top, it's Fairbairn. Tyler Fairbairn makes his way through. Gets Solent on the board. We're tied at 2. Linton Hodges is fouled. I think that's going to go on Asa Brandon again. It does. With the hold. Foul on the floor this time, and it's going to stay with the team in the black uniforms. TMB, the Minimum brand. That's a good drive. Couldn't finish. Carey gives it to Linton Hodges. Tola Okiki Strong arms his way inside, couldn't finish. Carey, I think he wanted that pass to go to Jake Eynon. Great to see Jake suiting up this week. Asa Brandon kicks it back out. Big T, no good from outside. Jake Eynon. Carey. But everybody very excited. It was a nice finish. As was that. Hughes hits from the mid-range. Side back at full. Good finish, Tola Okiki. He wanted the call. Wasn't coming. Zak Missouri. Gives it to Tyler Fairbairn. Gets to his spot on the floor. That's a lovely play. Tied back at 6. Jake Eynon rains it home from outside. Great finish. As Carey sat down by Asa Brandon. Can't get the finish. Now Carey gets doubled. Eynon puts it up. Just short this time. Rebound pulled down by Gariepy. To the corner, Hughes thought about the 3. Long 2 this time. Good decision. Cracking finish. Eynon gives to Okiki. Okiki driving his way inside, can't finish. Fairbairn pulls down another board. And that's a great finish. Great find and finish. Missouri on the assist by Fairbairn. And the minimum brand, they call a timeout early. Down 10-9. 5:38 to go in the first period of play. What a good start this has been. Well, from both sides, I'd say. Solent, though, again, everything operating through Tyler Fairbairn right now, it looks like. He's having himself a real breakout tournament here. Obviously, he's playing his D1 ball with the Worthing Thunder this season, which has been obviously a good step up for both the Fairbairn boys. Now Tyler has had plenty of other players down the history of this tournament to build their profile here at the Pro-Am Summer League. There's good ball movement on the outside from the minimum brand. Skipped over, 3 ball. Just off the mark. Pulled down by Fairbairn. It's kicked forward to Hughes. Hughes at the top. Trying to turn the corner. Dumped off to Fairbairn. Inside to Asa Brandon. Back outside. Thought about the 3. Has to put it on the deck. Got to get the shot away soon. Brandon. Oh, fade away. Kisses the glass on the finish. So minimum brand dumped off inside. That's good play. Illias Taiwo it was. Assisting Adedo. Hughes trying to score on McIndoe. Just short. Good rebound by McIndoe. John Fairbairn checking in just a moment. Driving through. Fouled in the act of shooting was Jordan Gray. Matt Hughes it was. No, it wasn't. Zak Missouri. So it's 1 for 2. Doesn't go for Jordan Gray. And Missouri driving in. Kicks to the corner, John Fairbairn. Oh, through the legs for his brother. Tyler puts it home. McIndoe trying to go to work. Fading away. Uses the rim, puts it home. To the hands of Brandon. Brandon turning it on, driving in. Asa Brandon out to strike, 1 for 2. Doesn't go, just short. But who is it? It's Tyler Fairbairn battling away on the offensive boards, puts home the finish. 16 plays 13. Max Matthews finds Asa Brandon. It's John Fairbairn. Showing us the handles, fading away! Oh, from the mid-range! That was tough. Jordan Gray, baseline, that's a fine pass inside. And the finish, Mathew Disu, Minimum Brands leading scorer in the competition. As Max Matthews can't get it to go off the glass. Tyler Fairbairn batting away. A little bit too much on that pass for Matthews initially. Troy McIndoe gets a good touch on it, sends it out of bounds. It's going to stay with Solent. Brandon. Oh, the whistle goes. An illegal screen set by Tyler Fairbairn. And a substitution will be made. Fairbairn sits down. He's replaced by Tony Mendez. Struggle to retain the ball, and John Fairbairn gets it. Jordan Gray got clobbered in that. Whose possession is it? It's TMB's. So 16.7 seconds to go in the first period of play. Once the clock restarts. (18:15) is the score in favour of Solent. Gray battling his way inside, rejected by Illias Mendez, and John Fairbairn not able to gather it in. 2 seconds. No good, and a time. At the end of 1, Solent, they lead it 18-15. We'll be back in just a moment for the second period of play between the Solent Kestrels and the Brand. You're watching the Hoopsfix Prime Summer League 2024. everyone, welcome back into the Brixton Recreation Centre. Quarter one is in the books. The Kestrels, they're up by 3, 18-15 over the Minimum Brand. Our final game in Pool B before we move over to Pool A, and that'll be Hoopsfix taking on the OT boys in that top of the table clash. And Functional taking on Surrey in our final game of the day. And Functional and Surrey will be hoping desperately for an OT boys victory in that one. It's all to play for still in that pool. Good find inside. Linton Hodges though, he is a tough interior player. Carey. Eynon has had it swatted away out of the clutches of Illias Mendez. Pretty simple math in this one. Winner advances to the semi-finals. Carey not able to find the finish. That's played a long way ahead of him. Gets to it. Good ball movement. It's Gariepy. Puts it up from the top of the key. That's good for 2. Don't know if we can quite credit Asa Aziz with an assist there. Shots up. Bailey. No good. Asa Aziz pulls it down. Aziz driving. Still driving. Linton Hodges with the most lackadaisical steal as Carey steps his way through on the assist. Tola Okiki, 3-point game. Molloy kicks to the top. Gariepy puts it up, puts it down. Long 2 is good. Eynon, drops it off, no look pass. Linton Hodges puts it home. Underneath, Illias Mendez. That's good finish. Good find and good finish, Max Matthews it was. Linton Hodges forced Illias Mendez into plan B. Carey denied. And Illias Mendez just swipes it away from Eynon. Fake pass, no good on the finish. That's Bailey. That's a dangerous collision. So it goes straight out of bounds. That's Solent ball. So the physical coming together, all clean, all fair. 24 plays 19, 5 points the difference. Asa Brandon drops off. Screen Hughes set by Fairbairn, gets it back at the top. No good. Drive it in. Nice finish. Carey through the contact, and it's 8 with the foul, with the block. That's Daniel Molloy. So he'll go to line to shoot one more. Molloy sits down. Hughes comes for him. Three-point play the old-fashioned way goes. No good on the outside attempt. Asa Brandon's on the spot though. Puts it home. Carey. It's a great screen set by Linton Hodges. Carey gets it back. Not able to get it. Anna Katerina. Tog duties down low. Backs it away. So changes for the minimum brand. No changes for the Kestrels. That's Carey. Leaves the foot. Now we're back to regulation 5-a-side. Fairbairn with the opportunity to roll to the rim, didn't get to it that time. Gariepy inside, he's doing well. Fairbairn with the fade away. Didn't go, that would have been something. Now the minimum brand, McIndoe. This is good ball movement. Gray, no good from 3. Brandon pulls down the board. Fairbairn. He's dispossessed. Oh, that's tough. Mathew Disu couldn't finish. They get their rebound though, minimum. Hafeez Abdul it was on the outside. From the corner. No good from 3. But he gets in there. Hafeez Abdul, hand on it. And stay with Solent. As much as Hafeez would like it to be otherwise. Illias Mendez to check in. He replaces Fairbairn. Tony, Illias Mendez. Great rebound. Slowly Illias Mendez after the attempt by Zak Missouri. He stepped on the line. McIndoe goes baseline. So Brandon was in there. And it stays out somehow. 26 plays 22. 3 minutes 15 or so to play in the second. Brandon. Tough play on the baseline. Changes coming from the minimum brand. Jordan Gray. Can't hit it from the lane. So Gariepy. Zak Missouri is fouled on the play. That'll be Jordan Gray. With the trick. As timeout has been taken by the Solent Kestrels with 2:44 left in the second period of play. They're up by 6. But clearly not happy with something. Want to talk some things over. Whilst the players taking a break, we're going to take a very quick break too. We'll be back in just a moment. Kestrels lead it in the Hoopsfix Pro Summer League 2024. You're watching the Hoopsfix Prime Summer League 2024. It's week 3. It's game 4. Solent Kestrels, team in the red uniforms, they've just taken time. They're up 6. There's 2:44 left in the second period. They lead the minimum round. Tony, Illias Mendez. So Brandon had it tipped clear of his hands. He gets it back on the perimeter. Set inside, Illias Mendez stripped by Illias Taiwo. Oh my goodness! Illias Taiwo! A monster jam and an immediate change is coming for Solent. On the outside, Zak Missouri. Minimum Brand up their defense. Asa Brandon, there's no defending that. Glorious finish. Fading away. Illias Taiwo to the top with McIndoe. Back outside, 3 balls on the way. A little bit too strong that time. Joel Henry it was. Missouri. It's a Brandon. Went for it with the right hand. There's Joel Henry. Gets over half court, kicks it to the corner. McIndoe, 3 ball. Bit too strong into the hands of Gariepy. Has one runner ahead of him. Finds him in the corner. 3 ball. No good. Just over a minute. Hands everywhere in there. No call. Illias Mendez. Oh, sorry. Matt Hughes, that was. Battered into the hands of Zak Missouri. Asa Brandon. Oh, and that's a charge taken by Abi Adedo. Gariepy sits down. He was replaced by Matthews. Tony Illias Mendez has been replaced by John Fairbairn. I think that's Asa Brandon picking up a 3rd personal. It must be. Eynon finds Jordan Gray. Jordan Gray trying to turn the corner on John Fairbairn. Shot up, no good. And that's Abi Adedo putting home the rebound. 10 to play in the first half. Missouri got away from him. Out of time. Bit of a breakdown in communication there for the Minimum Brand. And they trail by 4 at the end of the first half. Solent, they lead it 30-26 over the Minimum Brand. A reminder, our half-time here is just 2 minutes. That is how long a break we are going to take. We'll be back with the second half action and, of course, your stat leaders in just a couple of minutes' time. We'll be back in Brixton. It's the Hoopsfix Prom Summer League 2024. Very well, welcome back into the Brixton Recreation Centre. Solent, they lead it by 4, 30 plays 26 over the Minimum Brand. I'm trying to read too many numbers all at one time. Tyler Fairbairn leads all scorers along with Asa Brandon. They've got 8 points apiece. Carey leading the way for the Minimum Brand. He's on 7. A heap of players with 4 rebounds. They include Gariepy, Tyler Fairbairn and Asa Brandon and Troy McIndoe. Jake Eynon is dominating the assist charts. He's got 4. Nobody else has more than 1. Well, I hope you're enjoying the action. I, for one, am absolutely loving it. Again, summer don't start for me until the Hoopsfix Prom Summer League does. I think the Sun got that memo as well. It's been a beautiful couple of weeks. Hoopsfix Prom Summer League 2024 brought to you by the Hoopsfix Foundation. More information about their fantastic work hoopsfixfoundation.org. And if you want to know all about the British basketball news and happenings of players, leagues, national teams, all of it, hoopsfix.com is the place to go. And of course, search Hoopsfix and Hoopsfix Women on your social media platform of choice. Facebook, X, aka Twitter, YouTube of course, and hit subscribe, and Instagram. And I think Hoopsfix posts are now appearing on Threads. So, 20 to play. A reminder, for the next 1.8 periods, it will the clock will stay running. Final 2 minutes of the game. Regulation FIBA basketball, aka FIBA time in Brixton. Now, waiting for something before we can get back underway with the table. We are ready to rock and roll. 4 points the difference, 20 minutes to settle it. Tyler Fairbairn hands off to Gariepy. Gariepy not able to get where he wants to. Zak Missouri. I said Minimum Brand, they've upped their defense since that time. Ouch! No good on the triple attempt. Matt Hughes. Jake Eynon battling away, held a little there by Missouri, not illegally so. Step back. Beautiful from the elbow. Elijah Bailey makes it a 2-point game. 30 plays, 28. Zak Missouri inside Tyler Fairbairn. Fairbairn denied by Carey. And this, well, if it's Jake Eynon's hands, he'll be for the lead. Carey driving in, kicks, another kick, 3-ball. Front iron, we're tied at 30. Hafeez Abdul doesn't miss those. Zak Missouri, that had everything but the finish. Asa Brandon is fouled by number 1, Elijah Bailey. So he's going to go to the line, he's going to shoot 1 basket. It's going to be worth 2 points should it goes. Doesn't go. We're still tied at 30. Eynon fouled by 7 red. Ooh, that's Asa Brandon. That's his 4th personal foul. So, I mean, that is trouble for Solent. He's been so important for them. He stays in the game. Hafeez Abdul can't finish. Tola Okiki. And now they realise. So subs will be coming, and the lead has been taken by the Minimum Brand. That was Bailey. Asa Brandon battling away inside. Brandon finds Hughes to the elbow. Gariepy, mid-range baseline, can't go. Carey pulls down the board, isn't forced out of bounds. Russell, Bailey puts it home. Time has been called by Solent. They want to talk things over. This is, I mean, some games we don't see any timeouts get taken. In this one we've seen 3. We're only 6:47 remaining in the 3rd period of play, but Solent, they're yet to score in the 3 minutes and a bit of this 3rd period of play, whereas they've seen the Minimum Brand put up 8 points And you do not want to, I mean, you can't really afford to let teams get any kind of momentum, any kind of run in this competition. Again, games are so, and there are better stats people out there than me. And maybe you can work it out. What a run of, let's say, a lead of 8 points in this tournament is equivalent to in a full 40-minute FIBA regulation game. So that's why, with the run, but also with the lead, time will have been taken. Bailey batting his way inside, kicks it to Tola Okiki. Tola Okiki denied. I think Illias Mendez had something to say about that. As Max Matthews loses the handle, gets it back though. Really worked hard to keep that in play. Zak Missouri. Gariepy uses the screen from Fairbairn. Skipped over the top. Matthews driving in. Oh, that's a glorious finish. Two points the difference. Eynon. Fouled by Max Matthews. Bailey trying to go to work on Gariepy. As Hafeez Abdul denied by Illias Mendez. Now Max Matthews driving his way through, gives it to Illias Mendez, who jams it home. We're tied at 34. Carey look to send it over the top for Hafeez Abdul. Illias Mendez says, "Not this time, big fella." Speaking of big fellas, Linton Hodges. He's checking in for Tola Okiki. He makes defenders think twice. Gariepy tried to send that through to Tyler Fairbairn. I think asking an awful lot of him just then. As Eynon takes it over the timeline. Gets open, dumps it off inside. Linton Hodges puts it down for two. Lead back with the minimum brand. Going to see a change coming for the team in the red uniform, Solent. 3-ball, nets it. Boneless. Matt Hughes is going to come in. Max Matthews it was with the finish. Through the legs of Fairbairn, put home by Eynon, and it's a 1-point game all over again. Missouri finds Illias Mendez, but Illias Mendez stepped out of bounds. Matt Hughes comes for Russell Gariepy. Bailey sits down. He is replaced by Illias Taiwo. Carey kicks it across to Eynon to the top. Hafeez Abdul can't quite finish. Batted around into the hands of Fairbairn. Back to Fairbairn. Two waiting teammates battling away. Oh, Illias Mendez. Just shy off the rack. Hafeez Abdul using his strength and experience. That's been taken the other way by Max Matthews. Max Matthews had Missouri there to put it home. Carey driving right. That's a finish and a half. He's getting forced into difficult areas. High off the glass, and it's a 1-point lead for the minimum brand. TMB. John Fairbairn. Sorry, Tyler Fairbairn it was, with the pass. No good on the shot. Max Matthews. Carey not able to get to it. It's Missouri. Into the corner. Fairbairn foul! And makes the triple. He's headed to the stripe. Can he add one more? The basket is good. 11. It is with the foul. The Linton Hodges. I make that his first personal foul. Does the stat sheet agree with me? What do you know it does? Tyler Fairbairn hits the and one, the 4-point play, and it's a 3-point advantage now to Solent. That's a great drive. Disu can't finish. Foul called on Fairbairn. I think he was making his case that it was all ball all the time. No good, too strong. Fairbairn pulls down the board. Thanks Matthews. Sees Linton Hodges. Thinks better off going inside. Battling his way into the paint. Keeps it back to the top. Under a minute to play now. Zak Missouri in the third period of play. Oh dear. It's an offensive foul. Tony Illias Mendez. Such a momentum killer for Solent, but a potentially huge moment for the minimum brand. Mathew Disu sent it inside to Linton Hodges. Battling away, he was against Anthony Georgiades. Screen set by Georgiades. And again to the corner. Illias Mendez sinks the triple. That is a fine way to end the period. 46 plays 40. Solent lead it over the minimum brand. We got a minute's break. We'll be back in 60 seconds time. You're watching the Hoopsfix Prime Summer League 2024 presented by the Hoopsfix Foundation. Very warm welcome back inside the Brixton Recreation Centre here. It's week 3 of the Hoopsfix Prime Summer League 2024. Solent taking on the minimum brand, leading the minimum brand 46-40. We have ourselves a heck of a ball game. Next 8 minutes, slightly less than. The clock will stop. There'll be free throws like we've seen throughout the first 30 minutes. Final 2 minutes will be regulation FIBA basketball, aka FIBA time. That's strong play from McIndoe and a great righty finish. That's just good big men basketball. You love to see it. Max Matthews got to get over the timeline. And he can't do it legally. Forced into a carry. Somebody's being subbed out. It was Georgiades, replaced by Zak Missouri, and now it's a 2-point contest. Zak Missouri finds Matthews on the outside. Oh, Matthews with a good turn and an offensive foul. Well, wasn't a good turn at all then. And he's subbed out. Gariepy in the contest. Troy McIndoe kicks to the top, 3 balls on the way, no good. Great ball movement. Adedo can't finish. Nor can McIndoe. Adedo on the deck. The ball in his hands. 3 balls on the way. Just short. McIndoe with the rebound. Ideal to Mendez. Forced into the foul. It's good. And with the chance to make it a 3-point play, Troy McIndoe heads to the stripe. .46-46. This for the lead for the minimum brand. No good, we're tied at 46. Missouri finds Brandon. Brandon on 4 fouls, remember. Such an important part of this team. Just off the mark from Gariepy. Adedo trying to back his way inside. Fouled. By Gariepy. That's changes coming. Max Matthews back into the contest, replacing Matt Hughes. Illias Taiwo is checked into the game. I think he replaced Mathew Disu. No good. And a foul called on Troy McIndoe. As Hafeez Abdul checks in for Abi Adedo. 6:10 left in the contest. Matthews has it stripped illegally by Hafeez Abdul as he was going up. His body's in their hands everywhere from seemingly everyone. Short rims it. Still tied at 46. This Brandon needs to be real careful. Next foul and he's done. Missouri couldn't prevent the shot attempt as Abdul called for the foul once again. So 2 changes coming. Taiwo and Gray sitting down. Carey and Eynon back into the contest. Still tied at 46. Solent yet to score in the 4th. Brandon going to work on Eynon. Fairbairn fouled by McIndoe. Joel Henry sits down, replaced by Elijah Bailey. Elijah Bailey 8 points in the contest, 50% shooting. Fairbairn. Finds Missouri on the outside. Sent back into Fairbairn. Fading away. Side of the backboard. Denies him. Travel is the call against Hafeez Abdul. This has become a very strange game of basketball. Neither side managed to score in about the last 3 or so minutes. As we get closer and closer to FIBA time. Dumped inside to Fairbairn. Fairbairn batted away with McIndoe. And their foul finally comes against Troy McIndoe. That was a brilliant battle between the two players. And again, I think the Pro-Am is such a great proving ground, learning experience for players like Fairbairn, who didn't put away the freebies, so it's still tied at 46. As Brandon goes inside, breaks the deadlock with the righty finish off the glass. 2 points the difference now, 48 plays 46. Bailey. Carey triple, no good, into the hands of Russell Gariepy. Fairbairn finds Matthews on the outside to Brandon. He wants to challenge Carey. Carey wins that contest. Inside to Bailey. Can't finish. Great pressure from Gariepy. And that's to Brandon. Over the timeline. Russell Gariepy. Oh, the lefty finish is good. As we are at 2 minutes. 2 minute warning here in Brixton. 4 points the difference. Now we're into regulation FIBA basketball. As that's going to be a hold on Fairbairn. Can't be doing that. I make that his 3rd personal. So that might be his 4th personal. As Illias Mendez does just enough, dispossesses Troy McIndoe over the timeline. Brandon slowing things down. They're going to need baskets still. Brandon turns the corner inside. Illias Mendez puts it down, and Jake Eynon calls time. His side for a spot in the semi-finals. 1:31 left in the 4th period of play. What a fantastic day's action we have had so far today. Our women's block is all wrapped up. This contest will settle who makes it to the semi-final out of Pool B. And then it's all to play for in Pool A as well. Winner advances from this contest. That's why we've seen 5 timeouts called. Am I reading that right? Must be 4. 4 timeouts called in this contest, which is about as much as we've seen in the other games combined. 2 more games to come. Hoopsfix taking on OT Boys next at 3:30, and at 4:45, Functional taking on Surrey in our final game of the pools round. Semi-finals next weekend. The finals after that, 24th of July. You must be here. So to get information, hoopsfix.com. As Hafeez Abdul taking it direct, puts it home. An immediate response. Looked like the clock barely started. It stopped the game. Jake Eynon putting on the pressure on Zak Missouri. Missouri's got to get over the timeline. He does just in time. Puts it up from the mid-range. Looked short, was short. Stayed halfway in and halfway out. Matthews though gets it back, turns his way inside. He'll go to the line to shoot 2, and he has to shoot them both. Eynon sits down. Tola Okiki into the contest. 1:11 to play. That's the first. Solent haven't sent anybody to rebound. Didn't need him. That was boneless. It's 2 of 2 at the stripe. 54-48. 6 is the difference. 3 ball is no good. Anissa Brandon pulls down the board. Troy McIndoe with the foul. That makes that 4 for McIndoe. .103 to play. Both sides in foul trouble. Has to be expected. Brandon misses it all on the first go. Nobody sent to rebound once again. And that's the rescue pay. Goes 0-2 at the stripe. Carey kicks it to Hafeez Abdul. 3 balls on the way. That's too strong. Batted around. Illias Mendez coming away with it. Bodies on the floor. Brandon to Illias Mendez. Tried to tap it home. 44 to play. Foul. Is that going to be on Max Matthews, sending Hafeez Abdul to the line? It sure is. .41.6 and a foul off the ball. I wonder how costly this could be. First is off the mark. Second is nothing but net. 54 plays 49. Got to get over the timeline. That's job 1. Job 1 is done. Fouled. And that was Elijah Bailey with the foul. And that's going to send Max Matthews to the stripe. 36.8 to play. 54 plays 49. 5-point differential. Still no rebounders for Solent. Don't know why I'm still surprised by that. First goes. About 3 favourable bounces on its way down. Nets them both. Cool as you like. Carey pushing the tempo. 7 points of difference. 3 ball. Too strong. Bailey, battle his way through, cuts through, he's going to go to the stripe to add 1 more. Illias Mendez got him on the way through. Didn't go. Brandon gets over the timeline. And a foul called on Carey. Russell Gariepy to the line to shoot 2. No dice on the first one. Strings the second. Carey over the timeline. Hand off. Bailey's rejected. Carey gets it back. And his shot is short. And a foul from McIndoe. And I think that's his afternoon work's done. No, just the 4th foul on McIndoe. As the first is off the mark from Matthews. Stayed halfway in, halfway out. McIndoe launches the prayer. 3 seconds left in the contest. And they're going to dribble it out. Solent Kestrels, they are on their way to the semi-finals. They have won this one. What a brilliant contest we've been treated to. 57-51. They will take on, we'll find out later all the permutations of who exactly they will take on in the semi-finals. Unfortunately, I'm not able to fill you in on the final stats leaders. Yeah, no, I'm sorry, I'm not able to do that. So, at the end of what has been another fabulous game here at the Hoopsfix Prime Summer League 2024, Solent wrap it up with the victory. They improve to a 2-1 record and they will play for a place in the final next week. We'll find out who they'll play in at the end of the day. We've got 2 games left. Hoopsfix taking on OT Boys. That's next. That's in about 10 minutes time at 3:30. And then 4:45, Functional are taking on Surrey. From this one, Solent took